Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Today we will be making these. These are for the Scrapbook and Memories tickets and monochrome prompt for the month of August. This is an open collab, and I'll get more into detail once the video starts, which is going to happen right now. Hello guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to the August edition of Scrapbook and Memories Ephemera Madness 2025. Today it was, for this month, it is monochrome and tickets. And I just could not wrap my head around monochrome today. So what I'm doing are tickets. And I've got an upcoming Alice in Wonderland project going on, so I thought, why not make pockets out of giant tickets? And then I made a set of tickets for each pocket. So the pockets are made out of a giant ticket. There's tickets for the pockets, and then I got some of the ephemera to go in the pockets. This will be also a pocket on top of the ticket. So everything is ticket themed, and it's going to be a quick and simple process. So that for me today is just about all my mind can focus on. Truly, what was I going to say? Oh, I'm starting this new job. I'm only on my second week, so it's mind zapping me. I can do the job, but it's just 8 weeks of training. So lots and lots of training going on. Now what I'm doing is babbling while I'm looking for my Alice in Wonderland book that I usually cut my paper out of, or my quotes or something similar. I can't find it right now. So bear with me while I grab a new one. Because in the project we've got to use our books anyhow. You can use anything that you want, but you have to add parts of the book. So that's what I'll do here. Okay. What do I want? I want maybe just some plain old book page, right? Because if you're reading this, then, you know, yeah, this will work. It's from an Alice book. So anyhow, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody is taking advantage of joining in on the Scrapbook and Memories collab. She did this last year, and I actually won the end of the year prize, which shocked me. I was like, really? I won. Okay. So I'll show you partly why I'm doing the... So if you'll notice, I sort of screwed up and I got my... I did this on my Cricut. I made the tickets on my Cricut, and I made the... I used directional paper, and I didn't get the direction correct. So I'm sort of covering up a mistake. Okay, we may only have time to do one, but you'll get the idea. So this will go here. There's my big, giant glue stick. And that just gives it some popability and some interest here. Okay, so this is going to go on the front. And then we'll put this guy here. And then we're set for the bottom part of the pocket. Okay, now I'm going to break out a more heavy duty glue to get this glued down to this piece. So I thought that was pretty cool. I could take it all the way down, and I think I will. My more heavy-duty glue. Alright, we're going to glue across the bottom. Across the bottom. Over here. Over here. Probably didn't need to do that arc, but we're there. We're committed. I don't know if all my ephemera will fit now or not, but we're going to find out. Oh, you know what I should have done, and I did not, was that thumb notch. It's always good to know where your pockets are. Sorry about my dog, guys. Oh, shoot, stay there. Okay. Right, there's one pocket, which I think is pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, I didn't have to glue those. It's all right. Okay, and then we have pre-made ephemera. This is the one that I don't know will fit. If not, we'll have to trim it down. It does fit, yay! And then we got tickets. So there we go. There's one pocket ready to go in our journal. Ta-da! And that was like that quick. Alright, so the second one, I just flipped it over. This is for our little pocket. That one's going to be even easier. Okay, so see how I got my paper the wrong way? And it won't go. I could do it that way. You guys, I could do it that way. The only thing is, this won't fit, but that's okay. Do we need that? Do we have to have that? No. That won't fit. No, I think I'd rather just cover up my mistake. Bring that down. Yeah, we'll just cover up the mistake. And back again with this. I can see once this is on there, it's kind of hard to notice that it's not quite right. I mean, it's a little off, but so am I. And it's Alice in Wonderland. Things aren't supposed to make sense, right? Things just through the looking glass and everything's weird. Everything is not what it appears to be in that story, for sure. So here we go. Get this glued down so it doesn't. Okay, and then this guy gets glued to this guy. And then this one gets glued to here. Every adventure requires a first step. Is that not the truth? Perfect. And then we'll glue this once more. I'm glad this paper pack is double-sided because it made everything much easier to coordinate and to work with. Okay, here we go. Look at that. All right, there's our second pocket. And once we let that dry just a little bit, we can add our ephemera to this pocket as well. And And that will be this journaling card. I'm just going to let that dry. On account of I don't want to have to unstick anything, right? Why unstick it if you don't have to? There we go. Okay, guys, there is our pocket. I think around the corners on here. We now have some official ephemera for our pocket. Now I did want to do this one, had this one to go on here, and then I'll put something in the pocket. And I don't know where I'll stick this one, but it started out as a ticket and we're running with it. So it'll go on here. I'll probably just print some more of those tickets and slide them down in that pocket. Okay, there's more ephemera. Here's ephemera. Here's ephemera. Let's see if you'll fit in there now. I may have to trim that. Yep, I'm going to have to trim this one. That's okay. That's what it's all about, isn't it, guys? I'll just trim. Trim. And then round those corners again. And this one should fit. Okay, so if you want to see what others are making, just print or type in Ephemera Madness 2025 in search. And as always, if you want to join in, it is an open collab. Please just give credit for the collab to Scrapbook and Memories. And I will put a link to her channel in the description box. And again, if you just do the hashtag Ephemera Madness 2025, it'll take you to what everybody has been working on and making. So there we go. Alright, we'll put this one in here. And we have some stuff. Maybe I'll just put that one in there. And then I'll just stuff it with something else. Why not? Right? Are we bound by rules? No. Not in the junk journal world. So there we go. There's my tickets and my contribution to the open collab. All right. Thank you, Jennifer at Scrapbook and Memories, for hosting this collab. And I hope you guys will consider joining her. Thank you for watching, liking. Hopefully you'll give me a thumbs up and subscribe. With that being said, have a great week. I'll see you guys in the next video.